Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm TJ, some call the MyHi guy, and I'm here to share MyHi with you. MyHi is a brand new, fast-acting, water-soluble THC powder paired with green coffee bean extract and l-theanine to create a social high like never before. Better yet, MyHi is tasteless, calorie-free, and sugar-free, allowing you truly to have your high your way. Best of all, MyHi is delivered in this sleek stir stick that allows you to infuse quite literally anything you're drinking, eating, and yes, before you ask the question, you can do the adult pixie stick. The stick is a game changer in my cannabis routine. I love it. I'm a flower consumer, pretty much joints, but it can't go everywhere I go. From the bar, to the airplane, better not light up. And with MyHi, I'm able to carry tens easily, hundreds, even easier, right on my person without anyone knowing they're there. I love a good ready-to-drink beverage. Trust me, it's delicious. But where can I really bring them when I'm out of the house? I find with MyHi, I'm able to simply peel this label back, bring the stick with me wherever I go, order a simple water like I have here, unveil those holes, and peel and stir. Watch as the room elevates as you infuse your beverage with a tornado of powder. It's a good time, let's be honest. Stirs it in easily wherever you go for a calorie-free, sugar-free, and taste-free, refreshing glass of water. Yum. Or, if you want to get more interesting and where it really makes a difference, turn a mocktail into a hightail. I take a simple, the Gold Peak unsweetened tea. I bet some of you already know what I'm making here. It's a classic. A little lemonade, better shake. Lemonade on top. Now I got a mocktail, a simple Arnold Palmer that you can order on about any menu for $3 or less. And then I'm gonna take the stick and I'm gonna pop and I'm gonna pour and I'm gonna use the stick to stir it up, making my mocktail not so lame anymore. Now it's a hightail. Infuse it in there like that. And then I'm gonna show you the 2.0 pro tips of the stick. It's far from a single-use plastic, it's a multi-use plastic. When you pop this little top, you pull these two parts apart, and now it's a straw. Delicious. Our fast-acting, water-soluble nano-emulsion hits in about 10 to 15 minutes, conservatively, giving you the ultimate control in managing your elevation. Our 5 and 10 milligrams are meant as a microdose for any consumer, not meant to send you into the moon in one stick, meant to give you a pleasant, managed ride throughout. Approachable for the new consumer, yet a perfect elevation maintenance control for the heavy consumer like me and possibly you. Personally, I love to have a smoke before going out and then maintain with 2 or 3 hightails throughout the night, while my friends tend to turn to booze. It's the perfect cannabis treat to avoid the hangover the next day. We always recommend trying your first MyHi in a shot of water. It's delicious. Put our taste to the test. Still delicious, but not a shot. Then get creative. Bring some out to the bar and challenge the bartender to make the most creative mocktail he can come up with, and then turn it into a hightail and watch the faces around the bar. Cheers to elevation. The formula? That's where we keep it nice and simple. We've talked about the complicated part, the THC, the good stuff. But what else do you put into the stick? I find a lot of formula cards with a whole lot of ingredients that aren't getting me high. We like to keep it simple. You make it your own way, as we showed you in the glass of water. You'll see our formula card is one of the shortest in the game. We have 4 simple ingredients other than THC. What are they? First, green coffee bean extract, which we like to say makes it better than sativa, giving you that coffee high elevation to your high without the coffee breath and the jitters of standard coffee. Next to that, we put a nice new ingredient that's going quite viral if you're watching food blogs. It's called l-theanine. It balances and focuses the high, taking away some of the negative effects that people feel from caffeine, but also all around keeping you centered, which really makes that better than alcohol social high. Lastly, we dose it with a dash of monk fruit, all natural monk fruit that's no added sugar and doesn't spike your glycemic index, but giving a wonderful sweetness, which really is just knocking out the caffeine bitter, not our beautiful extract. Last ingredient you'll see on there is a water-soluble fiber, which is simply helping you stir it into literally any beverage you can have. It's not a daily dose of fiber. You might get that question. That's simple. Taste-free, calorie-free, sugar-free, an energetic high fit for your high, your way. That's a wrap. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, taking a moment of your time to learn about MyHi. Most of all, every consumer you're able to share MyHi with. Please send me any feedback you have anytime on this video, on your days in stores, on your first sticks. I'm available literally everywhere. TJ@GetMyHi. Hit me up. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. Peace out. Cheers. Let's get MyHi. Well, here's the quick list of things I forgot. Number one, I didn't feel it was clear that you can, in any drink you want, you can either pop this little end, the small end, the tiny triangle, pour the powder into whatever you're drinking, stir it up with this as your stick. Difference versus anything else, you got something to stir with. You don't have to go find a spoon. Second route I showed you today was peeling back that label, which unveils this hole pattern that allows you to diffuse it in slowly. It's really just something more fun. Think about a first date when you're playing with your cocktail straw. This is actually doing something. Next, I talked about our single-use plastic. We don't hide from that. I'm a scuba diver, and we want to change this to a biodegradable resin. In our company's mission, we hope it's out of cannabis itself. Hemp, industrial hemp that can make this stick biodegradable. However, in the meantime, for every stick we sell, we remove one plastic water bottle from the ocean. A plastic water bottle is 4 times the plastic of one stick. So we as a company are plastic negative. You'll also catch me out there cleaning up the beaches anytime possible. So if you know those, please reach out to us, we'll help. Lastly, I'm sure you wondered what this thing was in my hat all night. This is my backup stick. Instead of putting something behind your ear, you could put it in this dope little stick caddy. Also works for joints if you smoke like me. That's it. Thanks again for listening. If you stayed for the credits, I really love you. Cheers. Let's get MyHi.